Salutations, you beautiful flower pot gamers, and welcome to Valkyria Chronicles. Pretty old game, but basically from my understanding of how I saw the screenshots, it's like a bloody World War anime, like World War II anime. So let's get right into it. Hope y'all are having a good day.
The year was 1935 EC. Two powers controlled the continent. In the east, the sun rose over the autocratic East European Imperial Alliance, otherwise known as the Empire. In the west, a network of loosely allied democracies formed the Atlantic Federation. Both powers depended on a precious mineral ragnite for their survival, and its growing scarcity led to the inevitable war. Hostilities began in the east when the Empire aggressively crossed their western border. The Atlantic Federation responded, and the Second European War was on. The Empire, with its vast military superiority, struck hard, gaining ground in early victories and putting the Federation on the defensive. Emboldened by their progress and momentum, the Empire set their sights beyond the borders of the Federation. In neighboring Gallia, a peaceful principality along the sea, they found their next victim. Gallia had long maintained its neutrality in the tensions between the two superpowers. But the rich stores of ragnite under the Gallian soil proved too tempting for the Empire. It amassed troops along the eastern border and invaded with all the force of an avalanche.
Yep. Neutrality never seems to work when you are in between two giants. Prologue. Gallia to Arms. New episode been added. Right. So, let us see this meeting. I can already see from the screenshot. Looks like we have a guy who's being held at gunpoint by... Looks like... I don't want to say those are like soldiers. They look more militia-like.
March 1935. Outside the Gallian border town of Brule.
At the very least, if they're soldiers, they certainly look under-equipped compared to how like the Empire guys looked.
Residents are leaving the town before the invasion, headed inland towards the capital.
The leader of that militia group looks like she's gonna be an important character. Since
I haven't been down this road in years. It really hasn't changed very much.
She was like in the starting introductory like startup of the game.
Oh. Already? Hey there, guys. You're beautiful. Starting early this year. You're heading upstream, huh? How's the water?
Freeze! Put your hands in the air. Slowly.
Yep.
Haven't seen you around before. What's your name?
My name's Welkin. And you are...
The one with the gun. We're with the Bruletown Watch. I'm Alicia. Alicia Melchiot. So, I'm wondering what you've been writing in that little book you've got there. Imperial spies are in the area.
This book is nothing, really. I was just sketching the fish and, you know...
Yes. Oh, I know. And you know there's a war on, don't you? All right then, Mr. Artist. We'll talk about fish sketching down at the station. Take him away.
Yes, ma'am. Alright, you're coming with us, sir.
Thanks, fish.
Let's get a move on. Thanks, fish, indeed. Alright, we're on to the next one. Those look like Imperial soldiers. Yep, the Imperial attack.
Flowers, bugs, and fish. You're not bad with a pen, are you? I have to say, they're really very good.
Thank you. So you see, I really was just sketching.
Maybe. Or this could be some kind of secret code. And I intend to take my time finding out for sure.
Great.
Something tells me I'm gonna get together
Wells,
in the
is
end.
that you?
Isara! Oh, your timing is perfect.
What have you gotten yourself into now, Welkin?
Wait. Don't you live at the old general's house?
That's right. I'm General Gunther's daughter, Isara.
You do know everyone's supposed to evacuate, right?
Yes, I'm aware of that. My brother's here to help me move to the capital, but that may be difficult. I mean, unless you're willing to let him go, that is.
Huh?
She doesn't like being wrong.
I apologize, but I was just doing my job, you know. I saw you with the notebook and thought you were a spy. Again, I'm really sorry about that.
Thanks. Don't worry about it. I can see how I might have looked a little suspicious.
Wilkes has a real passion for observing nature. That's why he's studying it at the university, right?
Guilty as charged. I get so into it sometimes I forget where I am or that somebody might be watching me.
Gunshot!
Fire!
Where?
Everyone
Huh,
keep
where?
your heads
Over there?
down.
Is it this guy? Is it a plane? Huh? Over there! Ed! On the hill!
There!
Oh,
Come on!
oh, they gunned down the kid, blew up the truck, and they just gunned down the people. Ooh. Fire! Fire! Suppress the fire! Fire! Kids in here shit! Oh!
Damn it!
No! George! Alright, I'm going in!
Welkin, you can handle a gun, right?
Yeah. I mean, I made it through training anyway.
Well, they're probably just a small scouting team. We should be able to take them out.
I'm with you.
I'm with you, I got this gun! Even though you just had a gun to the back of my head. But I'm with you. Don't worry. Yep. So I was just talking about saving the game there, so let's just save that. Encounter at Brule.
Okay, here's the plan.
Okay. Here we are. Oh, okay, you're not gonna say anything here. We've got to eliminate the Imperial scouts that are approaching Brule. We'll deploy from here and take out all 3 of them. Just cross the bridge and take them down as fast as you can. Our objective here is to eliminate all enemies. Let's take care of them one at a time, nice and easy. The victory conditions are all enemies that are defeated. The failure conditions is if Wilkin or Alicia dies. Excuse me. Or 20 turns have passed.
Let's get started. Just stay calm and get it done.
Okay, let's begin! Valkyria, Valkyria.
I see 3 of them.
3 of them? I only saw 2 in the cutscene.
That's 3 too many. Stay sharp.
And there's 3 of us, so it's evenly matched.
Listen a second. There's something I should explain.
Alright, well explain it. About CP, command points. When combat starts, you'll see a map of the area and your unit's positions. This is referred to as command mode. Here, you'll select a unit you'd like to move based on their position respective to the enemy, then press left mouse click. Doing so uses up one of the CP command points, CP, displayed at the top of the screen. They reflect your ability as a commander, and represent the number of times you can give instructions to, i.e. control, your units per each player phase. Oh, I'm pretty sure if it's me we're talking about, it probably should only be 1 CP for commander ability. In this battle, you have 3 CP, so you can issue instructions to your units up to 3 times. Let's try moving a unit now. Let's take Welkin to begin with. Let's take Mr. Protagonist here. About an AP. Use CP to select the unit in command mode, and you'll be plunged into action mode. Here you can freely move a unit you selected around the field. As you move around in action mode, the action points AP gauge at the bottom of the screen will gradually deplete. This represents that unit's mobility. Once it reaches 0, that unit will be unable to move any further. Keeping an eye on the units remaining AP while they are in motion is critical to keeping them safe. For now, use the WASD to move the unit near the sandbags. Let's go. Let's see where all of them are. About attacking. Press the E button to enter target mode. There, the target unit will prepare to attack with their currently selected weapon. Use the WASD to move the crosshairs onto an enemy, or the QE button to snap between targets. Enemies will not attack you while you are in target mode, so take your time to aim well before pressing left mouse click to fire. Your shots will land somewhere within the circle surrounding the crosshairs, so it's best to center it on the entire target. Shoot odds to the head or other weak points will result in greater damage. Unit can only attack from target mode up to once per action, so choose wisely before you open fire. If the target survives your attack, they may then launch a counterattack. The damaged unit may not have the HP hit points to survive the enemy's counter, so be careful when planning your attack. Let's move a little closer. Let's crouch. Let's aim. Okay, so it looks like, yeah, that's 5 shots. So, versus armor, area versus person. Let's center this on your head. Bang, 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 bang! Alright, he's dead. About ending actions. A unit with 0 remaining action points that has already performed an attack in target mode is unable to act further. Press escape to end their current action. This will return you to command mode, where you will be able to select the next unit you wish to direct. You can press escape and end a unit's action, even if they have not attacked and still have AP.
Yes!
Yes! End current action. Alright, let's take Alicia. Let's just move her about right here-ish. Bang, 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 bang! You gonna fire at me? Maybe not the best place to put her, but oh well. Alright. Town Watchman. Oh, well, we can't have this generic Town Watchman here. Let's name this guy, what did I call the other guy? No, George? I think I called him George. So we're gonna call this guy Simpkins. Alright, Simpkins. Let's go. Simpkins, take the initiative by using cover. When standing near sandbags, the command crouch will appear. Pressing the left mouse click to take cover behind them. While hiding behind cover, units are harder to target, take less damage, and are immune to headshots and critical damage. Meanwhile, units caught out in the open by enemy attacks will be easier to hit and could take significantly more damage. Advance carefully, moving from cover to cover, and always try to end your action safely from an enemy. Doing so should keep your troops alive long enough to secure victory for Gallia. Alright, Simpkins, let's move. Bang, 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 bang! Oh, dang. Okay, Simpkins, just reload. About ending the phase. When your CP reaches 0, the player phase ends and the enemy phase begins. One player enemy phase pair constitutes a single turn. The fewer turns you complete a mission in, the more cash and experience you'll receive at the end. But being too hasty can lead to unnecessary risks. The key is to find a challenging balance. Right. End the current phase? Yeah, sure. Let's see what you got, Empire. Bring it! Alright, Simpkins fired. Simpkins! Simpkins! Take him down! That was Alicia who fired. Simpkins didn't do anything. Use CP effectively. When used well, even a limited pool of CP can take out a significant number of foes. CP can be used on the same unit multiple times. For instance, a pool of 3 CP can be used to move one unit 3 times in a row. Perfect for cutting in enemy lines or hurrying past dangerous terrain. That said, people get tired. They'll start each consecutive action with fewer action points than the last, so keep that in mind. If you use the cancel button to end your phase with CP still remaining, those CP will be carried over to the next turn. CP are a precious resource. How you choose to manage them will decide your fate. Very well. Let's kick this off with Alicia. So, how's the aiming looking right now? Bang, 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 bang. That could have been better, Alicia.
Ready to go.
Alright.
Yes.
Welkin got another one. Alright, Simpkins. It's all you, buddy. Can't stop, Simpkins. Hey, Simpkins took him down.
I don't see any more of them.
How very observing. I'm sure there's not one hidden anywhere. Light, medium, heavy destroyer. A new episode has been added. A hilltop promise. Don't tell me you're getting all wobbly in the legs for Simpkins.
Miss Melchiot, there's no other sign of the enemy.
Thank you for the report, Simpkins.
No. Go keep watch and stay alert.
Yes, ma'am.
Don't worry, Simpkins got this.
What should we do with the bodies, ma'am?
We'll bury them. So it's begun. I'll do whatever it takes to protect the people of this town. I'll do it. Even going to war, I'll do it. What are those?
Seeds from the lion's paw. It blooms white, small, simple, and strong.
I want to be able to remember, once the war is over, that it wasn't all just people killing people. That even in war, there was also new life. On the 15th day of the 3rd month of the year 1935, the Empire began its assault in earnest. A formal declaration of war was made upon Gallia. Though it was only a small front in a massive continental assault, what followed would prove that a tiny nation could best a military giant. These events would tell a story of tragedy hidden in the mists of time. A story of courage and of trust, of persecution and hate.
Well, I mean, this war is already...
And of love blooming even through the flames of war.
This war technically is kind of
What
the...
follows is a record of this conflict, and of those who fought, lived, and died.
This war technically is... Despite it being basically kind of what looks like a parody for like a world war, it technically is a lot more filed down because it's not like the war isn't because of like religion or race or anything like that. It's about resources. So the things are a lot more filed down. Chapter 1. In Defense of Rule, a new episode has been added. Well, that's gonna cut it for episode 1 of the Valkyria Chronicles. Oh, excuse me again. If you like this episode and would like this kind of content, would like to see more, make sure to hit that like and subscribe button. And if you don't have crippling social anxiety like me, why not leave a comment down in the comment section? Tell me how your day is going. I'd love to hear it. And, well, actually, I don't know what else I was going to add there. Well, until then, I will catch you all next time. Until then.